Sketch the graph of line. Question 6. Sketch graph of line y equals to 3. I hope you appreciate that in 6 different videos you are able to appreciate different kinds of lines, all being represented as y equals to mx plus b. Now this also looks very different. It doesn't really look like slope-intercept form. But let's have a second look at it by introducing, let's say we write again equation y equals to mx plus b. Now, does it make any sense to you? Let's correlate. Here we can write this as y equals to, let me write this as y equals to 0x plus 3. Think like this. Now it makes sense. It is kind of y equals to mx plus b. Yes, it is. And now from here you can see what y-intercept is, right? So what is the y-intercept? We have y-intercept of 3, right? 3 matches with b, correct? And what is the slope? Slope is equals to 0. Do you see that? So this is kind of a horizontal line. Slope 0 means it is not rising and it is not falling. So it is just straight horizontal line, correct? Now how to sketch this line? To sketch this line, as usual, let's find where the y-intercept is. It is at 3. X value is 0, y value is 3. So that is this point of yours, right? How do we get next point? Well, the next point is rise of 0 and run of anything. How? Slope m is 0 for us. So we can write 0 over 1. We can write 0 over 2. We can write 0 over minus 1. How does it matter? All will give us 0. Correct? So basically, we are not rising at all. We are just going straight. So rise is 0, but run is 1. Do you see that? So we come like here, right? Rise 0, run 1. Again here. Rise 0, run 1. Again here. Run could be minus also, because minus and plus zeros are same, right? So rise 0, minus 1. There is the run. So like that, you get to different points, and all these points lie on a horizontal line. So we can sketch this line joining these points where y value is 0. So what you notice here is that for each and every point on this line, value of y is always 0. And that's the reason that we look or we see this equation as y equals to 0, correct? If I have to draw table values for this, it will look like this. It is funny though, anyway, but it looks like this, x and y. So if I write x values as 0, 1, 2, whatever, y is always 3. Do you see that? So y is going to be 3, 3, 3. Do you see that? So that's how we get our points. 0, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 1 and 3, 2 and 3. 3 and 3, correct? So all these points, if you see, this point is 3 and 3. This point is minus 2 and 3, correct? And this point for us is 1 and 3, right? 1 and 3. So 3 is common in y, correct? That is how this line is, a horizontal line. And you see, this line is parallel to x-axis. So let me draw these two arrows saying it is parallel to x-axis. So it will not have any x-intercept, correct? It has a y-intercept but no x-intercept. Y-intercept will be at 3, correct? So you learned a lot about this line also. And by doing these 6 videos, we saw lines in slope-intercept form. Some had positive slopes, some had negative slopes, some had 0 slopes, correct? And some had slopes in fractions, some had slopes in whole numbers. So it was a good experience, I hope, and you've learned a lot. Let's move on and see some variations to this. Thank you.